The next day at school, I make my way down the hall, passing by students who meet me with wide smiles and nods of approval. I make my way to my locker. Instead of nasty graffiti, my locker has been decorated with crepe paper and cutouts of footballs, decorated to match the lockers of the other Cougars.
Short attention spans.
I turn to find Brooke leaning against a neighboring locker.
You give them a touchdown, they'll forgive anything.
I spin the combination lock and open my locker. I have to say, it's an improvement. Did you do this? Brooke shakes her head.
The other girls beat me to it.
I think. I guess that means you can go back to baking brownies just for Colton.
I could, sure.
I try to hide my disappointment as I unload books from my backpack into my locker.
But you're a celebrity now, Covington. I think I'll stick close and ride the wave of your fame all the way through homecoming.
I brighten.
That is, unless you decide to run against me.
For homecoming queen?
Yeah, you're certified popular. Just look around.
I look up from my books and at the hall around me. The students in the hall are cheering for me. I blush and turn my attention back to Brooke.
I bet you could give me a run for my money.
Don't worry, I'm not interested. Besides, don't you have to be, attractive to be homecoming queen?
Are you kidding?
Brooke sets down her bag and begins to fuss with my hair. I warm at her touch. I watch my face turn red in the reflection of my locker mirror.
You've got great hair, amazing skin. You're...
Kelsey?
I spin around, coming face to face with Zoe.
Where were you last night? I earmarked the entire front page of this week's paper for your profile. I need an interview.
Brooke shoots me a confused look. I flash her a nervous smile. Sorry, Zoe, I just needed to escape. My dad was pretty angry when he saw me on the field. Zoe whips out her notebook and begins to take notes.
Ooh, family drama. I like it.
Brooke ignores her.
How'd that go? Are you okay?
I shrug. We're not talking, so I guess? Brooke flashes a sympathetic smile. She touches my shoulder. I turn red again. I turn to Zoe. Anyway, wouldn't you rather interview someone more interesting, like Brooke? Zoe glances at Brooke.
Everyone already knows everything there is to know about Brooke Dalton.
Brooke hides her disappointment with a smirk.
And plus, you promised me an exclusive, remember?
She flashes me a knowing look, motioning to Brooke. I relent. Yeah, I do. Sorry. Does tonight work?
Great. I already got some action shots of you at the game, but I'll want to do an editorial shoot as well.
I glance at my reflection in the mirror, suddenly self-conscious. Photos? No way.
Covington, relax. You look great. There's just one thing.
I close my locker and turn to Brooke. What?
We have to do something about those clothes.
I look down at my outfit. Dirty sneakers, ripped jeans, faded t-shirt, a signature flannel wrapped around my waist. What's wrong with them? Brooke and Zoe laugh. Apparently my fashion, or lack thereof, is one thing they can agree on.
What are you doing this afternoon?
Well, there's no practice today, so I was probably going to catch up on some homework.
Meet me in the parking lot after school. We'll go to my house and raid my closet. Sound good?
I am once again speechless. I manage to nod as the bell rings, signaling the start of class.
Great.
Brooke grabs her things and heads down the hall. She turns around before dipping into one of the classrooms.
It's a date.
I turn to Zoe wide-eyed. Date?